All right, welcome everybody to the 2021 Smith Rock Ascent 50K race briefing. I'm Todd, this is Renee, we're your race directors, and normally we'd be doing this in person, but as you know, things are a little different this year, so we're doing it on video. So please pay attention. We're going to ask some pretty hard questions at the end. Make sure you get the right answers.
We're very excited for the race this year. It's going to be our first race in a while, and maybe first race for some of you in a while too. So we're super excited to have you.
And we're just a little nervous too, so maybe like you guys. So as you know, things are a little different. We're going to require that everyone wears masks at the start finish, at the aid stations, and anytime you're within 6 feet of anyone else in the park, whether you're passing someone or another park visitor, please make sure to wear your mask.
We also will ask you to pin your bibs on the front, on your shirt or your shorts, and that's so that they can see you as you come into the aid station. So we'll be tracking runners through the aid station. So if you wear your bib on the front, please, and if you can even announce your bib number as you come into the aid stations, that will help.
You want to talk about wave starts?
Yeah, so another different thing this year is we're going to do wave starts. So we will have 5 runners going out every 30 seconds. So it's going to go quickly. It's only going to take about a half an hour to get everybody through the start line. So be prepared, because it will just be rolling along every 30 seconds. But we are asking that you do not gather around the start area until it is time for your wave.
Stay separated, as everybody knows. The other thing to think about too is that there cannot be any friends or family. You can have friends and you can have family, but you just can't have them at the race this year. It's a pretty strict requirement of the park. So make sure you tell them, because they're not going to know for sure. But just let them know, no friends and family at the finish or the start this year. Yeah. There will be other users on the course. There could be bikes. There definitely will see there'll be hikers out there, climbers. It's possible you'll see horses. If you do, let the horse know that you're there and the rider, and then step aside and let them go by, and then the horse then follow after the horse. Let the horse go first, in other words. So horses have the right of way, so just step aside.
Let's talk about course markings. So all of the course is marked with these orange agility cones, and we place these every quarter of a mile. We call them confidence markers, and that's how you can know that you're still on course. So there will be these every quarter of a mile, and at any junctions or turns there will be several of them. So if there's going to be a right-hand turn coming up, you'll see like 2 or 3 or 4 of these close together, and that indicates that you're going to be making a right-hand turn. So if you've gone more than a half a mile and you haven't seen a cone, that means you're off course. Turn around and backtrack until you find the last cone. We also will have a few of these orange flags out there at some of
on trees or plants next to the trail. You'll see some of those in the middle part of the 50K for sure.
Yeah, just places where the cones aren't easy. And there are a few directional signs too, where it is needed to make it even more clear which direction to go. So
about halfway through, I think mile 15 and a half or so, you'll climb up a hill and there'll be a left turn sign, and as you look straight you'll see great view up in front of you, and you'll be like, why the hell would anyone go up that? Don't go up that. Turn left.
That's not your course.
That's not your course.
That's the 15-mile course.
So turn left.
The other thing we've done is we've extended the cutoff, so to accommodate the 30 extra minutes it's going to take to get everybody started. So the final cutoff, or the only cutoff, is at the final aid station 4, and that's at 3:30 p.m. So everyone will be across the start line, and we've added 30 minutes onto that cutoff time. And we ask that if you're going to listen to music while you're running, please just wear an earbud in one ear, and that's especially important this year so that you can hear people announcing that they are going to pass, so that you have time to get your mask on.
The finish will definitely be different this year, like a lot of things. We will have delicious burritos from Longboard Louie's, beer from 10 Barrel, Avid cider, chocolate milk, soft drinks, and things for you when you finish. We'll just ask that you enjoy those briefly and then be on your way. So unfortunately we're not going to linger in the sunshine and look out at beautiful Smith Rock State Park after the race, but again, that's something we just need to do. We need to adhere to that for the sake of the permit, please.
Yes. And before you do leave, be sure to stop by the merchandise tent. That's where we will have all the raffle prizes, and we'll also have merchandise for sale. So if you want to pick up something that you didn't pre-order, you can buy that after you finish.
We take recycling very seriously, as some of you know that have done our races before. At the aid stations, there will be a single receptacle. It's not going to be marked. We will sort through that. Don't worry about it. Just put everything in. We'll hand sort that later, make sure everything's recycled. At the start finish, there will be a special container for goo wrappers. Thanks to Goo for providing that through TerraCycle. But if you have something at your house and you want to bring them to the race, and we'll take care of it for you. So if you have a whole bunch of goo wrappers saved up, we'll recycle that for you. We have adventure medics on course. They're awesome. You're going to be well taken care of. They're super professional and really skilled people that are going to make sure you're safe and take care of you while you're out on the course. Please thank our sponsors, the race sponsors, by purchasing things from them. We work with a bunch of great partners and love their products, and would really hope that you buy some of their stuff to say thank you. And make sure you thank the volunteers. Many of them have been out there the entire day that you're going to be out there, some the day before, some the day after, making sure you have a great race. And we're super lucky to have amazing volunteers at our races, and they make it great. So please thank them when you see them. And lastly,
we just want to say to you that we know this has been a challenging year. Many of you probably had extra things to overcome with your training. Some of you were probably not even sure that this race was going to happen and weren't actually training as long as you wanted to be, or weren't able to train in the way you wanted to be. So we just want to acknowledge everybody getting to the start line, applaud you for all the work you put in to get there, and say we will be super excited to see you when you come across that finish line.
can't wait to see you guys.
Yep.
See you in about a week.
So, yay. Okay,
we
pretend
go.
we're saying ready, set, go.